In this section, we're going to look at prospects and how to best get hold of targeted prospects rather than just general prospects. Now, there are three types of prospects. We've got your general prospects, you've got targeted prospects, and we've got our buyers. Now, the buyers are our superstars. They're the ones that we need to strive to get on our lists. General prospects, they're very easy to acquire. You can get hundreds and hundreds of them a day if you really want to. But the problem with them are, they may just be freebie seekers. All they might be after is just free content and have no intention of ever buying any products. The next problem is we've got no way of telling whether they've actually got the ability to pay. They may have no credit cards, no access to PayPal, and no way of buying online. And also, they're not going to be engaged with us. They probably know very little about us, and they may not be a really good fit for our lists. Next up is our targeted prospects. Now, the great thing about targeted prospects is they are engaged. They do know us, and they do know about our products, and they do know that the products that we're offering are a good fit for them. They're more profitable, and they also want to know more about us. They're curious. They want to see what we're going to offer. They want to hear from us. On the negative side, they still might be freebie seekers. We still don't know if they've got the ability to pay. And also, they're less easy to acquire. Where you may have, maybe if you run a promotion, you may be able to get, say, 100 general prospects. You might only get 40 or 50 targeted prospects from that. But they are still more valuable to us than our general prospects. Finally, our buyers. Now, the bad thing about buyers, or the negative thing about buyers, is they're the hardest to actually acquire. However, we know they're engaged with what we're doing because they've purchased something. We know they have the ability to pay. We know they're not afraid to pay. A lot of people have a bit of worry about buying stuff online. We know that's not the case with our buyers. They are the most profitable of all our list members, and we know they're not just freebie seekers. If you take one thing from this whole section, it should be that it's so much easier to turn a targeted prospect into a buyer than it is to turn just a general prospect into a buyer. Targeted prospects is where we should be spending a lot of our effort, acquiring these people, getting to know them, building a relationship with them. Every single prospect you have costs you money. So if you've got between 5,000 and 10,000 people on your list, it's probably going to cost you about $50 per month. Now, if you get one more person, if you're on 10,000, you get one more person, 10,001, it's going to cost you $130 per month. Whilst with a list that size, the cost isn't really relevant because you should be making way more than that. It's worth just bearing in mind that every person you've got on your list costs you money. So if that person has got no intention of ever buying anything or can't buy anything, well, we really shouldn't have them on our list. So we need to try and get them to unsubscribe or leverage them and use them in a different way. If you have an engaged prospect, that's somebody, as I've explained, who gets what we're about, and buyers, engaged prospects and buyers, they mean profit. They are what earn us money. A while back, I was approached by somebody with 10,000 subscribers who said they'd like to promote one of my products. I was really happy with this. I thought 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to make quite a bit of money out of this. I made less than $100 because they just didn't buy. His subscribers probably didn't open his email. Very few of them bought. And I was quite disappointed. About a month or two later, someone with 500 subscribers emailed me and said, could he promote my product? Could I give them an affiliate link? I thought, yeah, why not? 500 subscribers. I might get a cup of coffee out of it. I made over $800 in sales. So over $1,600 in total. We split 50-50. So I got over $800 from 500 subscribers. Now, the difference between these two lists is quite obvious. The guy with the 500 subscribers, they were engaged. He had built a relationship with them, and they were responsive to his emails. A friend of mine created a product that sold for $197. His top affiliate made 162 sales during the launch, and that was from a list of 1,300 people. The second affiliate made 26 sales, which still isn't too bad, but that was from a list of 30,000 plus. Once again, one of these guys had a list where he built a relationship, and they knew that he offered good advice. He was ethical, and if he sent an email out, it was worth reading. Now, the question is, how do you get targeted prospects? Well, it's actually really, really easy. And unfortunately, you've got to be like the drug dealer at school gates. You know the story about drug dealers at school gates, where they offer kids some free drugs, and once they get them hooked, then they start to charge them for it. Well, that's what you need to be like. It's a very simple process. It's a two-step process, and after this, I'll actually show you in action. First is we're going to deliver high-quality content for free. So no strings, no sign-ups. We don't want no Facebook likes. They can just have the content. So you're going, here you go. Here's your free content. Enjoy it. Step 2 is to actually deliver more high-quality free content. Now, we can do this in a couple of ways. We can give them the second set of content for free as well, and say, here, no, have more content. If you'd like a third bit of content, well, then you need to sign up and see some more. Or you can say, would you like some more free content? If you liked what you saw in the first content, please sign up on the right, or please sign up below. What we are ultimately trying to achieve is that the person has seen some of our content, they like it, and they want to know more. They're really halfway to being engaged, and once we have them on the list, then we can give them more content. We can build a relationship, which we'll cover in a later part of this course. Once you've done this, you end up with a list of prospects who like what you're doing. They like your content. They like your style, and they want to know more. These prospects are what I've said all the way through. They're engaged. I couldn't really think of a better term to use. So here we are with a quick example. This is a squeeze page I did for List Building Debunked. So at the top I've got the introduction, and the introduction is exactly the same one you saw earlier, slightly worded differently, a few minutes long, and it just says what's in the course. Now down below it I've added part 1. So I created a video from some of the slides and showed people one of the methods that we're talking about. Actually, I believe it was a previous version of this video. So down below, just down here, I've said there's 3 simple steps. Watch the introduction above. Watch chapter 1 for free by clicking play below. If you like what you see and want to find out more, if you like what you see and want to find out how you can get List Building Debunked for less than the price of a pizza, enter your details on the right. So once people have come along, they've watched the introduction, they've watched part 1. If they're interested in learning about list building, they'll sign up. If they're not interested, then they won't sign up, which is actually fine for us. Which is actually really fine for us, because we're not going to be wasting their time. Maybe when we do another course later on about product creation or affiliate marketing, then they'll be interested. They'll sign up and they'll get more information. But at the moment, they're not interested in list building, so I haven't wasted their time, and they're not going to waste my time. And we still kept them as subscribers. So that's the simple process. The other way I could have done this was showed the introduction, maybe showed part 1 here, and offered another part of the course for once people sign up. And you can do the same with content and reports. Now compare that to the normal way that people build a list. So here we are at a typical download page. All I did, I went to Google and typed in affiliate marketing free report. So we got a standard download page. Click on this, and it says I need to sign up to get the free video or whatever it is. Now just think about this for a second. Right, this moment in time, I don't know what this guy's got to offer. I'm not engaged. I'm not responsive. I might enter the email address here. Click get instant access. Something might happen and I have to go out, or I might forget, and I might forget to confirm my email. And if I get it, I've got his free report. Okay, all he knows about me is I've got an interest in affiliate marketing. Now he's got to go and he's got to really start to build a relationship. He might just be one of the marketers who'll send me report offer after offer. I don't know. I might get all the information I need from him from that one report, and I've got nothing. There's nothing else I need from him. Now, if he was to give me, say, half this report or the first couple of chapters of it, and I read through it, found I liked it, I'd then be more engaged when I signed up. He'd have more of a chance of selling to me a lot sooner and a lot easier because he already knows that I like what I'm seeing. So just think about that for a while. I probably didn't explain it the best way, but it does make a lot of sense when you look at it. And so try and, rather than just get general prospects, try and build targeted prospects who actually want to know more and want to know what you're all about.